All right, people, it's time we talked about a subject that Robes has dubbed the Free Bottle Brigade. You have a bunch of critics and viewers and people in the audience saying, hey, these guys take free bottles, therefore they're shills. I don't necessarily agree with that. You got other people saying, mainly influencers, that are here for the bread. They're here for the dough. They're here for the cheese. They're here for the money. They say free bottles don't matter. Well, a lot of these people are shills. They're dishonest. I don't necessarily agree with that either. The truth is somewhere in the middle. I'm going to tell you why free bottles really don't mean a whole lot to me, you see. I like to use my own thoughts and common sense and logic. So odds are, if you're in my subscription box, unless your name starts with chaos and ends with fragrances, I pretty much know already that you're not a shill. That's why you've remained in my subscription feed. See, for you people, you influencers that are in my subscription feed, I know you're not shills. I hope you get free bottles. I know if you get a free bottle, it's not going to change your opinion. See, it's not really the free bottles because everybody gets free bottles. It's who's getting them. I know when Robes 08 gets a bottle sent to him that company kind of has some guts, because whether it's free or not, you're going to get his opinion about it, his real, genuine opinion. Others, not so much. And I think it's a little disingenuous to sit here, and again, it's mainly the influencers trying to cover the trail, cover the tracks. It's disingenuous to say the free bottles mean absolutely nothing. Let's face it. You got a lot of small timers who can't afford a bottle of Roja and not dare say anything negative about the house, because once they do, bye-bye free bottles. There goes the free Rojas. I think the worst instance of this, the Free Bottle Brigade, is the Free Bottle of Friendship. The influencer fragrance where I dare not rate it a 5 or a 6, because that influencer is very popular, and I want to be on Team Girly. I want to be on, team whatever the influencer is, the big time influencer. We don't dare. We may want to collaborate later. We not dare say anything negative about him or her. To pretend things are black and white and cut and dry is just absolutely ridiculous. You have people that, before they even get a single subscriber, already have deals in place, companies behind them. They're kind of like plants. This happens all over YouTube. You could even say it happens all over the nation. You could say this epidemic is very national. You got people that really don't have an interest in fragrances. Just, I want to be an influencer. Pick a topic. Spin a wheel. Brrr, what's it going to land on? Video games. Brrr, what's it going to land on? Oh, fragrances. And it's just sad that a lot more influencers don't really stand up, let you peek behind the curtain and show you kind of how money has infested this fragrance community, which when I started watching it was a lot of hobbyists, enthusiasts, who eventually garnered an audience. And hey, if they got a free bottle, great. If they, got to collaborate and make a few dollars and maybe even have an affiliate link for some product they loved, great. And I can save $1 as a viewer, fantastic. But there has been frauding in this community since the very beginning, since the very first influencer, Jeremy Fragrance, who has admitted on a phone call that he started making his money with a list of affiliate links from Amazon and then making top 10 lists of those affiliate links. So when you thought you were getting top 10, best summer fragrances, you're really getting some fragrances chosen off of a predetermined list from Amazon that may or may not fit into the summer fragrance category, all for the purpose of lining a content creator's pocket. So don't blame the companies. Don't blame them 100% anyways, because some of them do know what they're doing. Some of them aren't really just standing behind their product. Some of them are intentionally bribing these influencers with bottles, with actual cash payments for reviews, which I thought was against the law, but apparently everybody's doing it. I mean, I guess they're not employees of the companies, even though the company's paying them for a review. Maybe the Federal Trade Commission should kind of look into that. But this is kind of where you're gonna have to do a little research and kind of put in the work, and maybe even follow an unscrupulous channel for a while until you figure out whether they're genuine or whether they're shills, because it's not as easy as this company gives free bottles, therefore they're not any good. Because I know a bunch of shillfluencer brands who put out some amazing stuff, and they also put out some amazing trash. But you'll never see the trash in the hands of some of these influencers. You'll see the predetermined list of their fragrances that are made to be mass appealing, that are made for the YouTube market. I mean, another reason I really don't mind the free bottle is that if I'm following an influencer who obviously can't spend, $400 or $500 to put out a video with a fragrance that might generate them like $20, I'm glad they got a free bottle. I'm glad, I like when GentSense tells a company, oh, you want me to review your product? A sample or a decant's not going to be enough. I'm going to need the full product, because what a crazy idea to review a product and actually need the product in their hand for the audience. Yeah, I know that's crazy, right? Mind blown. So if I got somebody whose opinions I trust, I mean, I'm glad a company sends them a free bottle. It saves me, the work of finding out where they're at and kicking that decant out of their grubby little paws. But at the end of the day, if it doesn't come out in the wash, it comes out in the rinse. And eventually, you, me, and the whole community really knows who the shills are. If I get one more email about a Fragrance by Canada sale from Chaos Fragrances, he's gonna have to apply for Canadian citizenship. How in the blue heck is this guy with his own fragrance store that you never hear about because he is busy shilling for other companies? This is insanity. But thankfully, their greed, their lust for clout and views and free money makes them real easy to spot. A big if you are aware of the hustle. Because people are right when they say, oh, this influencer right here, Curly Fragrance right here, we're going to have a live stream and call out all these influencers that we don't like. Oh, but not Curly Fragrance, because she's got hundreds of thousands of subscribers. We're going to not knock her hustle. That's what they say. Don't knock her hustle. That's what it is, a hustle. And if you know the hustle, the scam, the game, they're real easy to spot. Otherwise, it's going to be quite difficult. And now you kind of know about the free bottle brigade, because you say the free bottles really don't matter, and they don't to me, and they don't to some other people. But I don't see a lot of reviews calling out Parfums de Marly for kind of being a clone house, which they are. And I like Parfums de Marly. Trust me, I got a bunch of Parfums de Marly. And yes, this matters when I say that I bought with my own money, because I don't know anybody from Parfums de Marly, so if I don't have any personal connections with that company, and they're not paying me, and yes, I spent my own money, it's kind of hard to connect the dots of calling me a shill. So we're not Robin Hoods, taking from these huge companies with our own money and giving back to the poor. We're not Robin Hoods. It's just, you can't really connect those dots and call people shills when they're using their own money. Not everybody that gets a free bottle is a shill. but every shill probably gets a free bottle. You see where I'm kind of going with that. So keep your head on a swivel. Keep your eyes open, your ears open, your mouth a little shut sometimes, and let the shills just reveal themselves. And once they do, this is the most important part. Unsubscribe from them.